Stop. 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 I'm not sure if that should happen. I'm honestly not sure if that should happen. I'm not honestly sure if that should happen. It's round 4 time today. We are quite low at the leaderboard, and we need around -8, -9, -10 to pull ourselves out of the demotion mark territory. As such, the tune of today is very simple. Don't suck at the video game.
Well, that might be a problem.
Being on the Platinum Tour, every now and then you get treated to a very situation. And as such, today we have the word very. So we go back to the back tees. We go to the Sunday pin set, which is in this one particularly tough. The wind is high. The fairway is going to be firm and bouncy. Green is going to be a touch softer, but it's not going to help much since we go back to oiled glass. But even in that realm of impossible, we still have to do the best we can. So realizing that it's impossible, we are going to have to make putts. We are going to have to hit exact landing spots and darts. We're just have to be really good at the game. So there we have set the scene. Tough course, tough pins, playing on oiled glass. We will try to avoid the water ditches this time. Happiness first, smile on our face, concentration, and as I always say, enjoying this moment. I propose, without any further ado, we take the group into the first tee shot and start chipping away once again at the track here. So, but now it is time for Himo Chico. Be driving. Round 4, and the goal is to get to 29 shots. 29 or 30 shots. 29 we need to be at. Okay, so in this case, you are probably sometimes getting it into the bunker, but I'm not sure. So I'll take a little bit of a partial, just a little bit. I take this just because it's going to be very, very similar shot no matter how I take it. But if I hit a really bad shot from the drive, it's going to be in the bunker. But this doesn't change much if this is a gap wedge or a pitching wedge. The story of this shot doesn't change much. As you see how much downhill it actually is. So this ball will want to roll like an absolute mother once it hits that. So we'll be full backspin into it. Very dangerous slow. Very, very dangerous slow. Very, very dangerous slow. So now again, just really good at the game. That figures like I have to hit it over, so that's decent. It's really, really tough though. It's really, really, really tough that we ended up here, because now we can't put the ball. You see how much the ball is gonna want to roll. So we're almost now forced to hit this sideways, because we can't put this back in the bunker. So this is now a crazy thing where we almost have to celebrate a bogey here.
What?
It's almost ridiculous where we need to just touch the ball and hope this doesn't go back to the bunker. Okay, so we start out with the disaster here. We start out with the disaster, but that doesn't change nothing other than now we just have 17 holes to do the 9. We are not allowed to tilt about that. That was a minuscule slow that turns out to be really, really bad based on the ridiculousness of the conditions. So we can't get too angry about that. And now we gotta make sure we are not rage driving this into the left side bunker. We can't rage drive this. We gotta be in control here. We are not passengers. We are not passengers today. Not once are we passengers today. Decent. Very, 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 very disgusting. Very, very, very disgusting situation again. Because you can't really go over, but you can't really be low either. So we have to like aim quite a bit to the right and just play for the mega shot here. Okay, so 2 out of 2 punished. 2 out of 2 absolutely punished. And you see that this is not going to be friendly neither. So now we just gotta hope it gets up. This is impossible. So now we just gotta hope it gets up. Stop. Stop. So mean, dudes. So mean. Almost went in though, so I guess this is a really good stopping spot for this. There is break, so we are not allowed to not aim. So that is a huge, huge save there. Like legit. Okay, so 565 here. So again, same thing. Right side, not too fast to the left. This wind should keep it far enough right so it doesn't carpy to the left. Beautiful bouncer. So now the question is, can we get this tree wood off over that bunker? 270. Yeah, this is going to have to be it. We're going to actually take this D off the D here. I am just going to have to take it. There's no other way. And it's going to want to go quite far left again from the lie. So I'm going to actually play a good amount for the lie here. Okay, so 3 out of 3 bunkers, not great. 3 out of 3 bunker shots, not great, but lucky for us, this is the bunker where you want to be at. So even how disgusting it is, this is the bunker you want to be at. So now we just gotta make sure we stay on this side. So now we have to literally be good at the game. And spin. Yes, that's good. That's gonna give us momentum. That shot alone is going to give us a lot of momentum. Same thing here. We are not allowed to be in the water. If this then kicks left, so be it. If it then goes all the way to the bunker, so be it. But on the water, we shan't be. I think we did it. This might be exquisite. This might legit be exquisite. Depending on if it turns right or not. You can stop. Now you can stop. There's no physical power that can push you that far. Come on now. That is absolutely huge, boys. That is absolutely huge for the program. Like, absolutely huge. It didn't turn at all at the end, chat. There was like a ridiculous amount of break in the end, but it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen. But nevertheless, we 100% gave it a go. We 100% gave it a go, and I kept moving it a little by little there. I wanted it to be sure on the left side, so I turned it a little bit more. Almost still missed. So even after adjusting, I almost still missed. So that just tells you how bad the original aim was. Okay, so 190. Okay, so here goes. 190. Let it go. Don't be slow. Nice. Big kick right. Hopefully it's not in the sand. Beautiful. And yeah, is this far from the hole? It's 100% far from the hole. But I don't know how are you going to attack that hole. So, again, all power off here. All power off here. We shan't not overhit this ball. It's gonna be low, but hopefully it stops. Perfect power, really bad break read, but perfect power. But it's 100% one of those where you are super afraid. Okay, so 562 into the wind. So again here, nothing stupid, nothing major, a good douche. Beautiful. Now I needed to take a little bit more of a breath there because I realized I'm a little bit scared. But we're not gonna reach here anyway, so we don't have to probably don't even have to hit the D here. Oh my days. Now we have to risk our tournament in this hole, yeah?
Be careful!
Because we have to go for this, right? Because if it hits somewhere here, it's gonna corral here. I am going to go for it. I'm a sicko, so I'm gonna go for it. This might actually bounce over the bunker. So this is probably now unstoppable. Oh, there is a lot of there's actually a lot there. So let's see. 68. Like this is gonna be like 48-ish. So if it's 48-ish here, it's going to stop. Okay, so I'm gonna take this full. And I will see where we end up. I really don't think this can ever roll to the hole. If this is in the water, it's in the water. I don't think it is, but here goes. This is stupid, but I'm still gonna go for it. Okay, here we go, boys. For the bird. What a ridiculous video game this is, chat. Holy moly. Heart rate at like 150, watching the ball roll. And then still get your birdie there. So, love that. Come on, boys. Love that. Okay, so here again, no need for any backspins. Let's just hit a good drive here. Nice. A little bit on the fast side, but the wind should always clear that, so there's no need. Get a really good roll from this very firm fairway as well to push the ball further down the line, so we are going to be extremely happy about that one. Okay, full backspin into this. This should just get there. So now we just can hit our classic mega fast here. There we go. Full backspin on, so there's always a mega chance it goes right.
And it's gone.
Pretty good golf course design here. I think this is five bunkers in 8 holes. So pretty good golf course design. Has to be said, pretty good golf course design. Okay, so once again, we need a splash out of here. Okay, leaves a little bit to be desired, but I think it's gonna be okay. Oh my god, it turned. Oh my days, it turned back. That's a big save. Heartbreaking save, dudes. I miscalculated badly the roll on the incoming shot. I am not expecting the fairway hit. So once it hits the very firm fairway, game over. So 102, 106, and then the wind is gonna play just a little bit, so I need it to be a little bit more. Now, in this case, though, we just need it to be there. We don't need it to be crazy, we just need it to be there. Come on, backspin. Come on, backspin. Bring it down. Bring it down for me. Huge sigh of relief there. This we can now steal this. We can legit steal this now. Okay, let's go on a raid here. Let's pillage this one. Okay, that's weird. Maybe my aim is absolutely ridiculously bad there, but that was really weird to me. Okay, so absolutely the worst imaginable front nine, which means that we are poised to have the best imaginable back nine, right?
Right.
That's how life works, right? So let's hit our best drive of the day here. It might be a little bit too far left. It might actually get the far side bunker. Oh, wow, we get a mega lucky bounce left, but then it's in the rough. Yo, that is so horrible. What's up, Chad? That is so horrible. Now we have to play the back door. Now we have to play this in a very weird way, where we hit it like here. Okay, let's see if we can hit a belter of a belter here. I know it's ridiculous to play like that, but I know it's ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous. Every single shot counts. Okay, so Bunker Barry has been in the bunker all day long, if you know what I mean. So just maybe not today. Come on, come down. Yes, we get extra lucky there. We get extra lucky there. And then all the way down with the backspin. Yes, yes. When I hear the sound, I think it's mega fast. But lucky, I see instantly that it's not. So we get lucky there. We get definitely lucky there. Took the line really nice. I accept. I 100% accept. Big blow up hole. Big blow up hole that. Okay, good. Fairway, Frank. And let's go get one. Beautiful. Come on. That's going to bounce right and be nice. Now we put full power too. This time we didn't go for the 91, 94. So this is gonna be very decent attempt to go over it. Now we catch a little bit of a heater here and we're gonna be a-okay. So this is gonna need quite a lot of help because it's gonna be uphill. Come on, it has a lot of front. But just don't roll down. Can't expect much. You miss your tempo, you miss your shot in these conditions, you're gonna get punished. So right then and there, I don't deserve anything other than this. I deserve nothing except for this. Bit. Now it's gone. Okay, just didn't get my tempo there, so we are now hitting a ridiculously tough par putt here. If the plan was to fight, oh boy, are we fighting, dudes. Oh boy, are we ever fighting. Oh my days, this game is ridiculous on these conditions, dude. This game is absolutely ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. There's no other word for it. It's utterly ridiculous.
No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Beautiful release there. So even with the perfect, we were poised to roll down here. So this right here, I consider to be a fantastic shot. But as you see, again, behind megalomaniac amount of break. Up. Stop. Stop.
You must be joking.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so now again the job continues. The job here continues. The only thing that I'm fearful here is that it will roll back down. So as such, I'm going to have to hit it a little bit higher than I normally would. Just a little bit further than I normally would. Yes. And there is break, so we have to play the break. I have to accept that. I have to accept that. I am never in a million years even thinking about the left side to be possible. So as such, the course designer and the scheduler, they got me there. I can never, ever survive that. That right there is a unsurvivable situation. So I think I have to play this left side again. I think I have to try. Just based on the fact that I don't really like the right side, it might be problematic for me. So I'll go for this. Almost carby bounce true. Almost carby bounce. Look at this. It's light. Saved by the bell here, lads. Absolutely saved by the bell here. Now the question is, will a driver leave this?
Good question, Aguado.
That is a really good question. Because if it doesn't, tournament over. So before I got that scared me. The word tournament over scared me enough to go for the tree iron. I don't know still to this day, would that tree would or that get out of there? I don't know. Okay, so 130. That's probably gonna be a 120 at the least. Probably could play a little bit more, but I am not going to put a lot of spin into it because I feel like into this wind, if it comes like 117, it's going to need to roll a little bit. Try to make sure we get 120. The little added douche helped us really much there to try to get this. Because remember, boys, even if we don't get there, we still are fighting to, are we gonna get one demotional market or two? So every single Bernie counts. Every single Bernie counts. Up until the end of my days, every single Bernie counts. Boom! 2 points and we might only take one demo. 2 points and we might only take one. A little bit too far to the left there, but that's one bounce back. One bounce back from referee there. I don't deserve that one either. I'm guessing that would be much more to the right. Okay, here. One last good pitch for the day here. Should spin a little bit. Huge score. Huge score. Come on, one more. One more. We're not going to pretend that it's good, but every single score counts. We are not going to be a passenger. I am not a passenger. I would have been so mortified if I shook the weight and that's gonna bounce right. I would have been absolutely mortified. Okay, one last D of the D to save them all. There's no way this doesn't come down, right? Because it's so fast, it's gonna come down, right? Hey, boys, we've did it. Now the question is, will it be off the... Oh, yeah, it will, okay. Never mind, still absolutely phenomenal shot to here. Now let's eagle chip this in to get to 1 where we need it to be. I feel like this still must be a downhill lie, so I will play that as a downhill lie, because I don't want to lose the ball here to the right. Which it wasn't. Okay, so we are still left with a bad putt. We are still left with a really bad putt here. But let's go out on a high note here. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. -4, -5 on these ridiculous, in these ridiculous conditions. Just not good enough. No matter how you twist and you turn and you look at it, just not good enough at the game. It's a me thing. It's a me thing this week. I could not play on these screens at all. I think this is the first time at this point we already know that that's going to be at least 1 demotional mark. Especially thinking that like 7 people played this week. And out of those 7, probably like 4 are going to take withdrawals. Guaranteed 1 demo at that. Which means that we will start next week with 3. Would be lying if I said I am happy. I am not happy. But I would be lying if I said that I didn't enjoy the experience and I didn't have fun and we didn't have a good week of content and casting. So even in the scope of being heartbroken about playing not good enough, I find a lot of happiness in how the YouTube is going, how the Twitch streams are, and how much we are enjoying the game, even when it's absolutely destroying me. The course is destroying me. The conditions are destroying me.
And I'm destroying you.
You know
every part of the game.
I feel like we are almost tilt-proof. We are almost anger-proof. The good part, though, this being virtual, we get to start practice Monday, 7 a.m. Eastern on Twitch. So if you want to come and watch us do these live or see how a stay-at-home dad like me prepares for these Platinum Tour conditions, we stream every day from 7 a.m. on the Eastern time slot. If you are only a YouTube freak, remember to subscribe, trigger the bells, comment, thumbs up, all of that. And I will see you next week for another week of TGC Tours. But for now, Mokkio out. Peace!